Right away, the most observable difference between a true front split and an open front split is the position of the body and the position of the rear leg. True front split, the body is facing square towards the front leg, and the rear leg has the kneecap down. The open front split, on the other hand, the shoulder is in line with the front leg and in line with the back leg, so the body is square to the side, and the rear kneecap is to the side. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the true front split on this side and an open front split on this side, so that there's no confusion and you see the difference. Okay. So true front split, main flexibility of the hip flexor on the rear leg. Of course, the adductors as well. The hip flexors and adductors work together. On the front leg, hamstring, outside and inside of the hamstring, and the inner side. Okay, so that's the true front split. If you notice, my kneecap on the rear leg is down. Okay. Now, the open front split, on the other hand, uses almost all the same muscle, but it is shift and inner hamstrings do a little bit more work, adductors a little bit more work on the front leg. On the rear leg, there's still hip flexors involved, but there's more adductors involved. I don't want somebody to think that it's all adductors, no hip flexors, or all inner side and no hamstrings here. So this is an open front split. Okay. Now, there's a difference. In my opinion, many martial artists would benefit more from this split than the true front split. The question very often is, what is those dancers doing, such as ballet dancers? Well, ballet dancers, what they do, they actually do an open front split, but they're turned. So it's sort of deceiving because the body is facing the forward leg, not all the time, sometimes, but the rear leg is turned out. Okay. Now, about safety. True front split, for a lot of people, it's safer. Okay. But the open front split, in my personal opinion, is easier. The reason it's easier is because what happens is, when you try to do a true front split, and you go down as far as you can, now as you open the hips, the fact that the hips are now opened, you have more distance, so you're closer to the floor. Once again, if you bring the hips from here to here, you open the hips, the legs are further apart, and you're closer to the floor. Okay? So a lot of people, once they see this, whenever they do the front split, they try to do the open front split because the ultimate goal is to get to the floor. They're closer to the floor in this position. This is what they do. Okay. Another question is, how come people sort of come down like this and then they turn? Well, what happens very often is it's easier to slide down into this split, into an open front split. It's more difficult to slide down this way because then balance is an issue, and at the same time, besides balance, of course, this doesn't slide as well as this. Okay, so what most people do, especially gymnasts, they would slide down a little bit and then they would turn and go into a true front split. Okay? So pretty much the idea is to slide down as much as you need to and then turn and end up in a true front split. Okay? So that's true front split and an open front split.